Okay then, I wonder what you got. So if we look at the first one there, a rugby player who delivers a vicious but legal hit to a winger, and later indicates that they did it in order to punish that person, that winger. Well, I think hopefully you agree with me there. That's quite clear cut. That's aggressive, okay? There was intent to harm there. The second one, now I've deliberately picked examples that are a little bit difficult, okay? A little bit ambiguous. So we can say a rugby forward delivers an extremely vicious and illegal hit to a defender. However, have we clearly defined that they intended to cause harm? We don't know. So we could say in that case it was non-aggressive. There was no intent to inflict harm. However, I'm sure some of you are arguing and say, no, that's wrong. It was vicious and it was illegal. See how difficult it can be, okay? We really need to be there at the situation. I might say for that one that that's non-aggressive. Third one, the basketball coach who breaks a chair while protesting a disputed call. Now, we could say, oh, well, that's non-aggressive. Gill also says that if it's directed against property, okay, then as a result of anger, it becomes aggression. However, a chair, can we say a chair is property? I don't think so. And I'm going to go for non-aggressive in that case, okay? The fourth one, with the hockey midfielder hitting her opponent in the shin as a reaction because the person did the same thing to her. That's retaliation, okay? Now, I'm playing the part of a referee a little bit here and saying, yeah, that's retaliation. Somebody did it to her, she wants to get her own back. That's certainly, in my book, aggressive. There's intent. You might even say it's premeditated. She's thinking about doing it before she does it. And the fifth one, quite an unfortunate accident, okay? I'm going to say it's non-aggressive. The person obviously had no idea. They're in a competition. They're driving at extremely high speeds. They come around a corner or a bend and there's a stalled car in front of them and there's a tragic accident. This has happened in Formula 1 and it's not the person's fault, okay? It's part of the risk that these guys take when they take part in this extremely dangerous sport. For the sixth one, okay, the sixth example. This is an example of someone trying to cause worry, okay? Psychological aggression in that way. That's aggressive, okay? As an intent to inflict psychological harm. Calling that time out just as the other guys are going to take that penalty kick. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to put them off. Gamesmanship, if you like, but that's what's happening. The last example there, putting someone under pressure, when you know that's not that they're going to react in an adverse way then, okay? Certainly in aggressive behaviour. Again, an example of emotional or psychological aggression there. Again, I think we can see it's not that clear cut in some cases, and it does very much depend on the context and the situation. Now perhaps we realise how difficult it can be for a referee in certain circumstances, okay? But I'm sure that's not going to stop you and I becoming extremely verbally aggressive to referees in some cases when things don't go very well for our teams, okay? And I know we shouldn't do it, but I'm sure we all do, and we all will from time to time. What I'd like us to do now is take a quick break. Maybe have a discussion about what we've talked about so far. Certainly, if you need to, have another look at those videos and kind of see where I'm coming from then in terms of Kieran Reid, for example, with that great rugby tackle. And I'll get back to you soon.